Good evening, everybody. Those are my dogs that you are now hearing. And they will provide some of the background ambient noise that we'll be using for our meditation this evening. My name is Rev Rob Banaszak, and I'm the pastor of the Institute for Spiritual Development here in Washington, D.C. And I'm once again delighted that you are all joining us here tonight for our meditation. This is the time that we take to reflect on how our week has been and where our week is going. And we use the beautiful Earth magic cards, which we will draw together to guide us on focusing for the coming week. So we'll draw the card together, we'll reflect on the card a bit, and then we will go into the stillness and reflect on the card and how it may impact our week, how it could impact our lives, both as a group that is meditating in real time this evening, as well as individually, and then beyond. So without further ado, let us get started. And so if you are new, of course, if you're watching on YouTube Live, encourage everybody to like that video and subscribe to the ISD DC YouTube channel. And if you're new to the meditation in general, what I'm going to do is just shuffle the cards. I'm not a great shuffler. And if you could all just hold up your hands and add your energy to the cards, I will draw the top card so that you all see that I am just choosing the one that we all chose together with all of our energies added. And then we'll take a look at that card together. So I'll shuffle. And if you guys want to just add your energy to the card however way you can, holding up your hands or just sending your light this way, eyes closed or open. right, let us draw our card. Our card for tonight is music. Music. How lovely. We've never drawn this card before in a year of these meditations. And so the word is music, the message is harmony. I'm going to lay the card down. I'm going to give you guys the chance to see the card. There we go. So just listen for a few moments while I read what our Earth Magic book has to say about the card, and then take a few moments to discuss how we might interpret the card together. And as I read, I invite you to look closely at the card, pay attention to the details to it, see how it makes you feel, if there's anything about it that affects you in a certain way or evokes something in you. And so again, the card is music. The word is harmony. Ah, music. What would life be like without it? It's not something that humans invented. Rather, music has been around since time began. Subtle and dramatic textures of sound have existed as long as there have been things that could hear them. For our ancient ancestors, paying close attention to sounds, rhythms, and vibrations from the environment helped them survive. Of course, it has also been compelling for humanity to create music through our own voice and musical instruments. As we have evolved, so have the instruments we've created, some of which, when played, mimic the music of the natural world. Where there's more than one instrument played or two or more people singing, the resulting harmonies blend into one unified sound that is pleasing to the ear. If the notes are out of sync, there's a notable dissonance that can be disturbing. Here we see two women with stringed instruments creating a harmonious blend. They're so absorbed in their playing that they appear to be in a trance, as if they are simply allowing the music to flow through them. This is a time of considerable harmony for you, one where the various elements in your life are flowing together smoothly. Just as in musical harmony, it is the interface of these elements that merge into a cycle of symmetry and balance that evokes feelings of harmony. The challenge is to sustain this inner accord even when there is considerable dissonance outside of your own mind, heart, and body. Note the sensations, emotions, and thoughts you experience when everything seems to be moving along well. Take 3 deep breaths and let your breathing be the anchor that reminds you of this state of consciousness, and we will be doing that. Whenever you perceive chaos around you, know that it is a mirror for your inner turmoil. When you recognize this, take 3 or more breaths to bring forth the memory of those moments when your life was like a symphony. And then every time you exhale, you are releasing the energy of your internal state of harmony into the world, and it will have amazing effects. So that is exactly what we're going to do this evening. And before we do, I just want to take a couple of moments to address why this card of music is so perfect for us at a time like we have. We've just come off of a very difficult year, and now we are already way into a new year where the possibilities are endless for healing, for recovering, for connecting. And so I think most of us can say that at some points in our life, music has saved us, music has been with us, music has been our friend and companion during the most beautiful times of our lives and the most challenging. So we can take this music card, we can look at those musicians that are playing in harmony, and we can imagine ourselves in a place where we are saying the words or interacting in a relationship that evokes harmonious feelings between us. We can make choices for ourselves that are harmonious with the sense of presence and purpose that we have deep within us, the divine presence and purpose. So the opportunities for this harmony exist with our world, with our environment. We can make choices that we know align us with Mother Earth, that keeps her safe, that keeps all of us safe. And so the music is here for us. It has been here since the beginning of time. And I invite us all now to just take some time in the stillness to experience the music and the sounds and the tones and allow them to take us to that place of harmony and bliss that comes from that harmony. So we will begin and prepare for meditation. And I will ask you to just sit or lie down, whatever is most comfortable for you. And I want you to get as comfortable as possible. I'm going to leave the card up if you choose to come back to the card while you're in meditation or have the energy come from it. And the first thing that we do is we want to pay attention to our breath. That breath is miraculously, without even thinking about it, keeping us alive. It's instinctive. And so when we pay attention to it, we can have respect for its life-giving properties. As we inhale freshness, we inhale the beauty of life, we inhale life itself. When we hold what that breath is in our bodies, we fill our bodies with love. And then when we exhale, we can exhale our own happiness with ourselves, our own happiness with the world around us. And so we'll hear some tones of our bowls begin to settle us into that breath. And we're just going to pay attention as we breathe in and hold and then exhale. And again, consciously paying attention as we breathe in and we hold and then we exhale. And one more deep breath, inhale and hold and exhale consciously. And now we will allow our breath to return to a natural pace. And for the next few breaths, we will remain very conscious of it as it comes through our nostrils, as we hold on to it for a moment, and then as we exhale. Just paying attention at your own pace. And hold and exhale. And with each breath that we draw now, we're going to imagine our physical body just begin to fade, to become more and more translucent, just to fade into the ether, knowing that our breath holds us to this space. Our breath holds us to our physical body. We now have the opportunity to journey beyond that body as we imagine our body just fade and fade a little more and fade a little more. And as we feel that body disappear into the ether, we are suddenly extremely aware of our own presence. A presence that transcends our physicality, that we know and can now feel exist outside of our physical world. And we allow the rush of our presence to bring us to a place of relaxation and peace. Without our physical bodies and only our presence, we feel no pain, we feel no anxiety, but we do become very aware of the beauty of our presence and our essence. And as our essence relaxed, we just allow our essence to float to become one with this spirit plane, free, open, light, And so just for a moment in the silence, we begin to think of a time when music washed over us and comforted us, enlivened us, soothed us, supported us. We don't necessarily have to think of the actual musical piece, but we can remember vividly how that piece seemed to bring us to a place of wholeness and completeness through our joy, through our sorrow, through our confusion, and through our clarity. And so, remembering that time, we just allow the tones that we hear now to wash that feeling of comfort over us. Remembering that feeling from our past, even if it's from our recent past, brings us to a state of peace within ourselves right now. And now that we've identified a time that music brought us to a sense of harmony within ourselves, we once again reflect on a time when music brought us closer with someone. Perhaps it healed a wound. Perhaps it sealed a rift. Perhaps it deepened our great, great love. We once again remember the beauty of that feeling. We feel comforted and empowered by those moments where music brought us to a state of harmony. And in this state of peace, I invite us all now to just imagine our essences in this beautiful place of comfort. To begin to become aware of the other essences around us. Maybe they're here in this meditation. Maybe they're here when you're meditating alone. But when we feel them near us, we feel the power that we can have from working as separate essences to become one presence. And the beats now allow us to take some time to just dance together in this space. Whatever that feels like as our essence. Thinking of the words that unite us. Harmony. Unity. Love. Joy. Family. Relationships. Joy. Love. Relationships. Connection. Alignment. Bliss. Joy. Relationships. Connection. Harmony. Music. Harmony. Love. 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 we've been called back quickly. The sounds of nature, the sounds of animals, those ambient sounds are always with us. And their sudden appearance has reminded us that in fact, our breath has been with us, and we have been with it all along. We become very aware once again of the air coming through our nostrils. We become aware of the love filling us from head to toe. We become aware of the happiness that we can exhale, knowing that we have learned, remembered, and shared our happiness. We're just breathing at our own pace. Our eyes are still closed, but we begin to feel, just as our body had faded away, we begin to feel it fading back in to this earth plane. Breathing in and out, we sense our feet and our hands and our head just filling in from that translucency. We sense our legs and our knees and our torsos, our shoulders, our fingers, our fingertips, our jaw, our eyes and our ears and our nose all have fading back. Feeling that harmony, we realize how excited we are to share our harmony, to share our own music with the world around us. And so we choose to return, and we're going to take 3 quick breaths this time. They'll be deep, but quick. We'll keep our eyes open for the first 2, and then we will very slowly open our eyes on the last one. So let us breathe in and exhale quickly. Breathe in and exhale quickly. One more time, breathe in and exhale quickly. And I welcome you back. I'm glad to share the screen tonight with such a beautiful card that reminds us that music is so often the way that we remember who we are, to get in touch with those feelings that we may not be able to express or even feel to ourselves at some points in the day. And so let us, this week ahead, together and individually, remember that music that rings in our head. Remember that music that brings us together, and always seek to bring that music forth so that we can continue to promote and live in harmony. I thank you all once again for being here. I hope that we will see you again at our other ISD DC events. Please check our website for the latest that are coming up, and of course for our weekly meditations and everything else coming up in the near future. Thank you once again, and we will look forward to more experiences in 2021. Have a great night full of music and harmony.